The new rapprochement between Saudi Arabia and Iran is likely to have significant implications for the civil war in Yemen, possibly speeding up talks between Riyadh and the Houthi rebels. The following report has more.
The testing ground for the Iran-Saudi normalization deal announced on Friday and brokered by China will be in Yemen. The truce that halted fighting in Yemen expired in October, and yet diplomacy has continued and full-scale warfare hasn't resumed. The Saudis seem desperate to pull out after 8 years fighting the Houthi rebels, who expelled the Saudi-allied government from the capital in 2015. Iran has supposedly armed and aided the Houthis, who have in turn carried out dozens of missile and drone strikes across the border into Saudi Arabia. While few details have been released publicly, analysts believe Saudi Arabia wouldn't have signed an agreement to restore relations with Iran without a promise that Tehran would stop arming the Houthis and perhaps pressure them to stop the cross-border attacks. With Saudi-Houthi negotiations well underway, Friday's news sparked cautious hopes for a more durable peace in Yemen. But the Saudi-Houthi talks exclude many of the key players in Yemen. The UN hopes they'll set the stage for intra-Yemeni talks, an uncomfortable echo of the failed peace process in Afghanistan. It remains to be seen whether the agreement between Saudi Arabia and Iran will change the course of the conflict. A deal to extend the truce collapsed in October when the Houthis demanded the Saudis to pay the salaries not just of government workers but also of soldiers in the areas they control, effectively insisting Riyadh fund the opposing army. The Houthis are sticking with their maximalist demands and are likely willing to resume fighting to consolidate control. Some within the movement have already noted that they don't take their orders from Tehran. While the pause in fighting has brought some relief for civilians, Yemen's economy remains shattered, travel within the country is difficult and dangerous, and the humanitarian crisis is far from over. There is a huge psychological impact in people not knowing whether there's going to be a return to conflict or a peace agreement which they have really no say in.